Good evening and welcome to another episode of My Fiber Fun. Well, I decided to come to my happy place during this last couple of hours of daylight. I like to sit out here in the evening, out here in the greenhouse. And boy, I've lost a couple of plants. I lost my loofah and I lost my ground cherry on today. I'm very upset about those two, but nothing I can do. Everything else is doing good. I'm thinking I probably over fertilized or something. I don't know, but I hope nothing else dies. This is the first year I've had losses. Well, I came on momentarily. As you see, I just uploaded a video. I actually shot that video at about 9 o'clock this morning. I was up early today and I shot that video, and so you know it's about the closure and everything. But I since have gotten an update. Number one, I decided to call the White Lake store, and the White Lake store will be closing in, I think she said, did she say 5 days? They'll be closed by Thursday of next week. That's their last day, next Thursday. So that'll be the store I will hit first, because you know they have the boats of Tulle. So I'm gonna have to just get up extra early and get there, so that I don't have to deal with that heavy traffic in the afternoon. It'll be okay during the day while everyone's at work, so I'll make sure I leave before 12 noon lunch hour, and then make sure that I return before 3 o'clock, which would be rush hour, or the first rush hour. So I should be okay doing that for that one last trip, and that is in hopes of getting a few boats of Tulle there. And then I will go that same day right to the one in Auburn Hills and be done. That'll be the end of it for me. Okay, so another update is the trashy shawl. Okay, so if you watched the other video, which I hope that you watched that one first. If you watched that, I was telling you that I had found some old Red Heart Super Saver patriotic yarn in my closet. Actually, I knew that I had some patriotic yarn, but I couldn't remember what the brand was or whether it was cotton or not. And I didn't know if I would be able to put my hands on it, simply because although I did the Swedish Death Cleaning, you know, things are still in tubs and bags and whatnot, and I didn't know if I was going to have to dig for it or anything. And as it turns out, it was right at the corner of my closet in my bedroom, underneath my, what's that box that controls your fuses and all that? My panel box is in that closet. And so I placed that particular tub right underneath the panel box, and that was the first spot that I looked, you know, and I saw a few other bags on top of it, but then when I looked down, I saw the yarn. So it was 8 skeins plus a big giant ball of it. And so although it's acrylic, I said I'm gonna mix this with the cotton and see what happens. I said it's gonna look weird, but because it's the same color scheme, I know it'll match. So I decided, what I did was I doubled it. So I took the not the rest of that cotton, because I still had some left on the cone, and then I still have 6 skeins left of the Red Heart that I'll save for something else later. But I mixed it. And so looking at it, it all looks acrylic, although one is cotton, one's acrylic. So this is how it looked once I put it together, double stranded it and mixed it up. And then of course I got out the size L hook, which is perfect. Hit pay dirt, you guys. This is what I wanted. Now it does look weird. It doesn't look, I mean, it's just all mixed in together, but I mean, it's red, white, and blue. I love it. And it's nice and thick. Look at it. See, this is how I like it. And it's gonna drape well. I think it's gonna look nice. Then when I went to Myers to get my medication on today, they had a whole bunch of, they had these patriotic shawls. I'm like, okay, here I am thinking I'm setting the trend. Someone else thought of it, and they were cloth. They had these cloth, you know, like shawl, the real thin, you know, something you'll wear in the summer. It's like almost like a swim cover. You could put it over a bathing suit or wear it over a tank top, whatever. Anyway, I should have did a video, and I'm thinking about going to get one because they're fairly cheap and they're one size fit all. So I'm thinking about going to get one. It's really cute. One has the stars and stripes on it, and the other one is just red, white, and blue, and it's basically like a shawl. I mean, that's something that could be worn too. So I'm gonna get that just to get it. And then they had a whole bunch of patriotic t-shirts, and everything was on sale. So looks like I'll be at Meijer's after my Joann or liquidation store finale next week. I'll be heading over there to I want to get at least one t-shirt, and then I want to get probably that shawl, especially if it's still on sale. Okay, so basically that's all I was coming on for, just to give you an update. So just know, get ready, next Wednesday is going to be very busy, because it'll either be Wednesday or Thursday. Usually I can post up on Wednesday, but you know, it all depends on my bank. You know, sometimes they'll put it up, you know, the day before, or some days it's 3 days before. It could come as early as Monday. It all depends, but I know it should be posted up or ready to post up between, I would say, Tuesday and Wednesday, to tell you the truth. If it's Thursday, I would be shocked. But we shall see. We shall see. But as soon as it's there for me to post up, I will be doing it and heading to the liquidation store right after. So anyway, once again, this is how the shawl looks. And I really like, you know, it doesn't look, although it is variegated, because both of the yarns are variegated, but they're both so different, and they're running in a way that just kind of blends it. It blends it, but it doesn't look like how it would look if I was using a single strand. I think it's unique. It almost looks heathered. I think someone had used that word, the heathered look. It almost has a heathered look to it. And I just love it. I love it. So it's quirky. So it sets up with my theme of quirky Q. And I made this extra long because I still have extra yarn. I still have yarn on that cone, and I also have 6 more. So if I run out of this before I get to my 53 rows, I've got plenty more. So I know I can get this finished. No problem whatsoever. But I love this. Ooh, wait a minute. I'm ready to wear it now. I'm ready to wear it. Oops. I'm ready to wear it now. Ooh, and the snood. Oh my goodness. And because it's thick, I can wear this in the fall also. When I'm voting in the fall, I don't have to wear that other one that's heavier. So I can wear this as a snood in the fall. And I'm glad I made it long. I might make another one in the triangular shape, because there's enough yarn for me to do both, and then I can just retire that other one that I have, because I've been using that one since 2018. So it's been washed, it's beat up. So I might do that. Ooh, look at this. Okay, so I'm goofing around now. So anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. Unless something crazy happens between now and Wednesday, I probably won't be back on until the finale, the liquidation store finale. Yeah, it's gonna be sad, but gotta do it. Sunday I plan to do a little bit of grilling. I don't know, I may or may not come on. But anyway, if you don't see me the rest of this weekend, know that you will see me on Wednesday. And meet me at the liquidation store. We'll start off at White Lake. When we get there with the closer video, that's where we'll be starting. I will take you through the store, because I'm gonna look through everything, and I'll constrain myself. I think I'm a limit, unless they've gotten in stock, which I doubt. But unless they've gotten in something spectacular that I would be interested in buying. And if I see those floor mats at the White Lake store, because they had them there too before, if I see them, I'm getting them right there where I stand, if I happen to see them, because they may not be at the other store once I get to that one. So if I see them, it's first come, first buy for me. And then, like I said, the tulle, If they still have the bolts and if they have quite a bit of tool, I will knock out all of my tool there. But I'm still going to go to the Auburn Hills location just to see what they have. And then also if they still have that DIY glow yarn there in Auburn Hills, I'll grab some of that if there's any left. I don't know. You know, it's way in the back there, so it may be there, it may not be there. We'll just see. And then, like I said, if there's any yarn to be bought, it would be cotton. If they have any, I would get some cotton yarn. Yep. Okay, so I'm off of here. Thank you guys for watching. I know I've been on here quite a bit lately, so I'm getting ready to rev it down, y'all. I'm gonna rev it down. So I'm getting ready to work on my shawl, and you will see the progress of that next week. Hopefully it'll be done. Oh, I'm gonna have this thing done probably. Why is a squirrel on top of my greenhouse? I see his shadow. But anyway, as long as he don't come in here. Okay, so I will talk to you guys later, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.